Maria, so the back and forth continues. How real is this threat to further weaponize gas and oil?
Well, look, Danny, this is the thing. We know that Nord Stream 2 politically is dead, but Nord Stream 1 is still operating, and according to the Russians, is operating at full capacity. Now, yesterday we heard from Alexander Novak, who, of course, Manus knows very well from all his years at OPEC, said we do have a right to counter sanctions. The West is not being friendly when it comes to Russia. Now, this is the first time that the Russians, since the sanctions were introduced, hint at cutting flows, and the timing of it is particularly interesting, Danny, because just a few days prior on the day, the German chancellor came out and said in a written statement, so there's no loss in translation here, that at this point Germany cannot afford to not have supplies of Russian energy. He said we're not in favor of a full embargo. It's been floated by other allies of this coalition supporting Ukraine because we need it for our everyday heating, for our industries, and our every normal life in Germany. The other thing that we should point into this whole thing is that today the European Commission is going to present a set of guidance in which they argue they can cut down reliance and dependency on Russia by 80% in the next 2 years. But the reality is, when you speak to officials, Danny, behind the scenes, they say this is still something that we cannot do from one day to another. You can't just unplug and switch off so quickly, and renewable energy is just not there yet.